And welcome back to Hand Collectables for another Fanhome review and tutorial. And as you can see, we are back with the Toyota Supra from the Fast and Furious film, bronze Toyota Supra. As you can see, we are the last two issues of this pack, so we've got issue 37 and 38. As always, please do hit that bell notification, please do like and subscribe to the channel, it really does help. Okay, let's move on and have a closer look at issue 37. Okay, so here we have issue 37, issue 37's parts. So as you can see, we've got, looks like a bit of a fuel tank here to do, and some other little bits. So not a lot to do in this issue, so it should be pretty simple. We'll move that to one side and we'll have a look through the book like we normally do. Now, a bit about the Toyota Supra with a new engine. Pretty cool looking car. And definitely one from when my childhood, playing early Gran Turismo. Bit more about background characters in Fast 9. And there we go, fuel tank, and putting this together and what it will look like when it's fully complete. Okay, so definitely not a lot in this issue. So we've got this part of the fuel tank, we've got this part here, and then we've got another part here and one set of AP screws. So let's see where we start. So first of all, we are going to need for this part here, and as you can see, it's got like a key lock on it, so it only goes one way. So we're going to put that in place there, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take an AP screw and we're going to screw it in from this side. So very, very simple. Oops. Put that back in the way it goes. Screw on the inside. Don't go too tight because you're going into a plastic thread. Just tight enough so you feel it bite. And there you go. So that's that part on. And that is it for this issue. So this part just gets put by for a later stage, and then obviously you're waiting to put this on the car. So that is the end of this issue, and we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have issue 38 and issue 38's parts. As you can see, it looks like maybe some bit of part of the exhaust, maybe. So we'll move that to one side and we'll have a look through the book like we normally do. A bit about the Toyota Corolla. Always get some lovely images in these books, and they do come with a lot of information. There you see. Machine of obviously Tokyo Drift. Really, I like that film, I really did. A lot of people didn't when it first came out, but I really like that film, especially with the blend of American muscle and JDMs. There you go, there's the instructions, and then what it'll look like when it's fully complete, and the catalytic converter on the exhaust pipe. Okay, so here are all the parts for issue 38, and as you can see, we've got some plastic parts for the catalytic converter and exhaust pipe. We've got some CP screws, some AP screws and some TP screws to put this together. So it doesn't look like there's a lot in this one either, so it should be a fairly simple issue to put together. Okay, so first step is obviously we're going to insert this little piece here onto the catalytic converter. It's just a push fit. Push it right into place, like so. There we go, you'll feel it click. So that's that in place. Okay, so next step is we're going to take this part and this part. So there's two parts of this heat shield. So you've got one here, one here. They look pretty similar, but one is marked up 2 on the underside and the inside, and one is marked up 1. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, 1 and 2. So it says what part 1 is the one that fits onto here. So we're just going to put that in place, and this is going to be held in with 2 TP screws. If I just get them. Need a smaller screwdriver head for these. These are quite small. There we go. And we're just going to screw this into place, like so. That's one in. Two in. There we go. So that's that in place. That's what that looks like. So next step is now is to bring the part 2 in, and then this as well. This part here, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to marry these two up together like so. And this is going to be held in with an AP screw on this one right here. So on the pipe side, so where the pipe runs out the back. Change the head of that screwdriver to this one. Yep, just do it up so it bites, so there's no wiggle room in it. Okay, and then the next step is we're going to take this part here, and it has like a slant in the groove there, and it only goes in like that way, like there. And this is going to be held in with a CP screw. Like so. So it looks like that goes there at an angle. There we go, so it only fits in that gap there. And then what's left to do, I think, is just to put these two parts together. Now I'm just going to be, I think, a push fit. Push these two parts together. Yep, just a push fit, like so. There we go. And that brings us to the end of this issue. So, like I said, pretty simple, these two issues together. So bring all these parts back in so you can see what we built in these two issues. So brings us to the end of this video. So the end of these two issues and the end of this video. As always, please do hit that bell notification. Please do like and subscribe to the channel. It really does help. And as always, your collection, your rules. I'll see you in the next video.
So sweet to me, this is where I wanna be. Caught up with you, so sweet to me, this is where I wanna be. Caught up with you, super